So today I'm going to make a fairly significant modification to the sauna that I have some misgivings about. I have installed a single wall black stovepipe. Now, per code, you should have 18 inches of clearance between a single wall pipe and anything combustible. I have a heat shield installed here so I can reduce that clearance for this mantle, but up at the ceiling, there's no way that that's good enough. I have wooden joists, which I'll show you, and I'm getting some definite discoloration there. And I'm going to be honest, I'm losing sleep at night, fearing that my sauna is going to burn down. And follow a couple of sauna groups on Facebook, and losing wood-burning saunas to fire is not that uncommon, not that surprisingly. So I am going to switch to the double wall pipe. Now, if this is a change that will keep the sauna from burning down and let me sleep at night, why do I have misgivings? Well, this stove is probably slightly undersized for the volume of this room. It's an 18-inch NEPA stove. I probably should have gone with, I think, a 21 inch is the next size up. And it takes a couple of hours running this thing full blast to heat the sauna up to 180 Fahrenheit or a little over 80 Celsius on a cold winter's day. Switching to the double wall pipe will probably make that take longer. The double wall pipe allows for less clearance, but you're getting less heat transfer to the room as a result. So it will probably take longer for the room to heat up. How much longer? I don't know. We'll find out. But if it prevents my sauna from burning down, I think I can live with stoking the fire a little bit more often and maybe burning a little bit more wood if I get to keep this sauna. I work too hard for it to lose it to fire. So I'll make this change and we'll let you know how it goes. So here's that single wall pipe. I've got the heat shield that runs almost up to the box at the ceiling, but you can see we've definitely got some discoloration of the wood happening due to the high heat, and I am concerned about that. So we're going to go to the double wall pipe. Yeah, looking at the instructions, it says that the double wall pipe allows for 6-inch clearance to walls, which is definitely adequate for my situation here. Let's hope everything fits together. All right, I was afraid of this. The double wall stuff needs some sort of an adapter to connect to the single wall. I hope I don't have to replace this whole box, but that might be a possibility. So I think for now, I put things back and figure out what parts I need. Okay, so it's a few days later and I think we can try this again because I now have the adapter components I need to attach the double wall pipe to the ceiling box and the stove. So let's get the single wall pipe taken down and get the double wall pipe up. So I'd say there's not much question. I should have done this from day one, but the single wall pipe is now replaced with the double wall pipe. And the good news is I did not burn the sauna down in the interim. And we'll see how much longer the sauna takes to heat up, since this double wall pipe will not run as hot as the single wall did. I'll let you know. So I won't keep you in suspense long. We've used the sauna twice since replacing the stovepipe, and the results were pretty much what I expected. The good news is that the double wall pipe predictably runs far less hot than the single wall pipe, so I'm now much less fearful that I'm going to burn the building down. The downside is it does take a little bit longer to bring the hot room up to temperature. The first time I ran the stove with the new pipe, I had to do a bit of a burn off. I opened up all the windows and doors in the sauna so that oily first burn smell could dissipate. The second time was a more normal test, and I'd say it added about an hour to the time required to heat the sauna up to 180 degrees. I don't think that extra time is the end of the world. I enjoy the entire ritual of starting the sauna stove, stacking firewood, stoking the fire as the hot room comes up to temperature. You're watching a short version of that ritual here. At the end of this video, I'll include a link to a longer version where I show the full process. Also, I think there are some things I can do to reduce the heat up time. There are a few gaps that have opened up here and there as the frame and lumber have dried in use, so there are a few areas that I will seal up tighter this summer. I also plan to rebuild the benches to give us a third level to get us up into the peak of the roof to make the most of that heat and steam. That should allow us to run the room as a whole slightly less hot. I'll wrap this video up here and post updates when those next changes get done. For now, I'm just happy that I can sleep a little bit better at night. As always, thanks for watching.